Hello everyone, welcome to the YouTube channel of Shri Swaminarayan Physiotherapy College SSPC Ahmedabad. I am Dr. Dhara Desai. I am MPT Cardiorespiratory working as a lecturer at SSPC Ahmedabad.
Hello everyone. So in my previous video I have told you about the theoretical part of lung volumes and capacity. So in this video I am going to tell you about the practical aspect of the lung volumes and capacities. So let me show you the instrument first. This is the traditional spirometer which I was talking about in my previous lecture. Here we have a mouthpiece. This is the rubber tube. This is the tank-like structure. The tank is double walled and is filled with water when in use. The patient uses the mouthpiece to inspire and expire the air inside and outside this. And here it is the bell. This is a bell. And this will rise when the person inspires or expires inside this mouthpiece. Here it is a marker, you can see that. Okay, this is having markings from 0 to 6500 ml or 6.5 liters. When the person inspires or expires in this mouthpiece, the bell will rise because of the water and the value will be marked over here. This particular apparatus is not having a graphical scale. Okay, so this is about traditional spirometer. Here I am with this advanced spirometer with computer software. It is attached with the laptop with data cable just like a charger. Here it is a spirometer. Here the arrow is given for entry of air. So we will attach a mouthpiece. Here the mouthpiece is already sterilized before, and here it is a nose clip. This will block the pathway of air from the nose, so the person inspires and expires through mouth only from the mouthpiece. This is the software. This is the Helios software and the device is Helios 401. We will do the practical part with this software later on. Here it is a portable spirometer which is battery operated and will mark the volumes and capacities directly. Here it is the mouthpiece like structure. The person will seal the lips and will prevent the leakage of the airway, and the value will come directly on the monitor. Okay, so let us start with the practical part of lung volumes and capacity. Here I am with advanced spirometer which is attached with the laptop, and the laptop is having a computer software already installed. Okay, so my subject is having the spirometer in his hand. The mouthpiece is already attached which is already sterilized. Here I will apply the nose clip on his nose so that the pathway of air is blocked from the nose and the person will inspire and expire through mouthpiece only. So let us start with the volumes first. The first volume is tidal volume. Tidal volume is the amount of air that is inspired or expired at rest normally. So here in the software the data is already filled previously, his age, body weight, gender and body position, everything is pre-filled, and here you can see the predicted value is shown in green graph. So this is the normal predicted value according to his personal features, but what we will get after doing the test, that will come in red line. Okay, so let us start with the procedure. Let us start with tidal volume first. As I said, for normal inspiration and expiration, tidal volume, normally breathe. Yes, so he is breathing at normally. Here you can see the coming. Okay. So here we are done with tidal volume. The normal value of tidal 500 ml. Now let us start with the inspiratory reserved volume. Inspiratory reserved volume is the amount of air that is inspired forcefully after normal inspiration. So the the subject needs to expire first in the mouthpiece normally. After that he will take a deep breath. Deep breathing. Yes. Relax. So here the red graph, the positive is showing the expiration and this is showing the inspiration. So this is the graph for deep inspiration. Here are the values which are predicted and the recorded values. Okay. So next inspiratory reserved volumes, next normal values are 3000 ml. Next volume is expiratory reserved volume. Expiratory reserved volume is the volume of air that is expired forcefully after normal expiration. So the subject will expire forcefully after putting the mouthpiece inside the mouth. Yes. So that is expiratory volume, expiratory reserved volume. The normal value is 1000 ml. The next volume is residual volume. Residual volume is the amount of air that is remaining inside the lung after forceful expiration. So just now my patient did forceful expiration. So the amount of air that is remaining inside his lung is called as residual volume. But residual volume cannot be measured with these techniques. It is measured by body plethysmography and nitrogen or helium nitrogen gas analysis. So this is all about the lung volumes. The normal value of residual volume is 1500 ml. Okay, let us start with the capacities now. So first capacity is inspiratory capacity. It is the amount of air that can be inspired forcefully after normal expiration. So the subject will put the mouthpiece inside the mouth, will do the deep inspiration, relax. So this is inspiratory capacity. It is the combination of tidal volume and inspiratory reserved volume, and the normal value is 3500 ml. The next capacity is functional residual capacity. The residual word is coming again, so it is the amount of air remaining inside the lungs. So the normal, the amount of air that is remaining inside the lungs after normal expiration is functional residual capacity. It is the combination of tidal volume and expiratory reserved volume, and the normal value is 2500 ml. Next capacity is vital capacity. It is the amount of air that can be expired forcefully after maximum inspiration. So both the things are forceful and maximum. So the person will put the mouthpiece in, will do deep inspiration and will go for deep expiration. Yes, relax. That is vital capacity. It is the combination of tidal volume, inspiratory reserved volume and expiratory reserved volumes, and the normal value is 4500 ml. Now the last capacity is total lung capacity. It is the amount of air that is remaining inside the lungs after forceful maximal inspiration. So it is combination of all the volumes, and it is the value that a lung can store this much amount of air inside. Okay, so after forceful inspiration, what is remaining inside the lungs, that is total lung capacity, and the normal value is 6000 ml. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you have any query, please do comment on the channel. Thank you.